Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new loot video for you all today. Today, I bring you guys loot from 10,000 Mammoths, and I'll be doing this one on my 20 Defense Pure. You guys might remember him as Swerve's House, but his username has been changed quite a while ago to 20 in Tampa. My favorite number and my favorite city, and we are ready to begin. The gear for this one is going to be full Initiate, as well as a Vigora's Chain Mace, because I'm only 60 attack on this account. Or I guess you could say 61, so I can't equip an Ursine Chain Mace, so we're just going to use Vigora's. And in the inventory, we do have the Dragon Dagger just for situations like this. You never know what this guy could have been hiding in his inventory, so we had to take him down. We are just going to be killing these Mammoths alone the whole time. I can't be sharing the Mammoths with anyone, so if anybody does show up, I will attack them. I will skull up, and if we encounter any Pkers, hopefully we will do our best to survive and take them down as well. Going to be tracking every single kill in this video with Rune Light. Since this is my hopefully soon to be max 20 Defense Pure, I am not going to be using a Bone Crusher. I'm looking forward to seeing the loot today, but first, I am also looking forward to telling you guys today about Creator Crafted's newest releases. So Creator Crafted just came out with 2 new desk mats. The very first one that you can order as of right now, as a matter of fact, is the Castle Wars desk mat. Very nostalgic and reminds me of my childhood right when I see it. And following that, you can also pre-order today this beautiful Yama desk mat, one of RuneScape's most profitable and enjoyable bosses, brand new this year as well. With so many different amazing products to choose from, what are you waiting for? Check out creatorcrafted.com by clicking the link in the description or the pinned comment. And if you want to save an additional 10% off at checkout, just use code MrNoSleep07. Creator Crafted is definitely iconic in the community, and they are really supportive of the channel, so a big thank you to them. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Well, here we are yet again with another loot video today. We're on a streak, ladies and gentlemen. We got to keep it going. I've been really enjoying the game lately, and playing on so many different accounts at the same time has just been so much of a different experience for me, so I'm gonna keep it going. As you can see, this video I started a few weeks ago, so I was like bonfiring on my main, I was fishing anglers, and I was still working on the Czar video. So this was quite a while in the making. I was kind of coming back and forth to this video. I would do like 1,000 mammoth kills a day, and then I would take a few days off, and then I would just kind of come back to this account and continue on the grind. On the side though, I was training crafting up, and I was training cooking and fire making up on this account. Well, that took no time. I used 1,000 cannonballs so far, and it looks like 650 ether as well. And that got me about 140 mammoth kills, so took about 15 minutes to put that in perspective. It's going to be about 500 kills an hour, and yes, we are going to be spending quite a lot of money on cannonballs and ether, but that just makes this grind so laid back. I mean, you don't have to use a cannon here, but I'd really recommend it. It is multi-combat though, so be careful, and no doubt about it, the drops from the mammoths, we'll get into those a little bit later on, but as you can see in the bank and as you can see on the ground, they're really not that valuable, but there are medium clue scrolls. And don't you worry, I will be doing every single one of them. Now, I don't do clue scrolls on this account, but my main account is going to green log all of the clue scrolls one day. So however many medium clues I get from killing 10,000 mammoths with a Ring of Wealth imbued, I might add, I will be doing them on the main account. So you have that to look forward to at the very end. Maybe I'll get Ranger Boots. If I don't get Ranger Boots, I don't see how we're going to profit from this video, because these herb drops and the occasional long bone and the tooth and loop key is not going to pay for the supply costs. So we'll see how this goes overall, but what a chill grind, especially for 86 combat. Amazing XP as well, and we're coming up on 1,000 kills here. Let's check out the loot. All right, 634k. It's probably more like 530k because the big bones are not included, but yeah, a lot of prayer potions, sip ones, a little bit of alchables, Ring of Wealth drops. We see those quite a bit when killing mammoths, and 13 medium clue scrolls, as well as 80k range and strength XP an hour. Well, here we have some Pkers, which is the only downside of killing these mammoths in the wilderness. So unfortunately, I don't have a teleport out, but let's just try and fight back, see what we can do with this DDS. Maybe we can take someone down. Into the Vigora's Chain Mace, 33, into the DDS. Let's go. One more spec. We got a Karambwan to eat, a spec to throw. Come on, one more, 30, 124. We took him down. And don't worry about what happened after that. All right, so we are back with a full inventory. Looks like someone is disturbing my mammoths. They are going by the name Brutal Wangs. All right, well, we're going to go with a Brutal Dragon Dagger special attack. Hiya, come on, one more. Okay. All right, just one more? There we go. Perfect. Yes, he's wearing a legend cape, but he's no legend. He's no legend. 200k, we will certainly take that. Absolutely. Just banking all of the loot from these incredible mammoths. Outside of the clue scrolls, you can expect, if you're wearing a Ring of Wealth imbue, that is a ton of Ring of Wealth drops. You're going to be getting a runite bar, a loop and a tooth key like no other, bunch of rune items, and, apparently shield left halves, as well as dragon spears, silver ore. So there is somewhat of a drop table to these mammoths outside of the normal drop table. Now, as it goes for their normal drop table, these mammoths do drop a lot of seeds. I mean, we have hop seeds, fruit tree seeds, bush seeds, as well as allotment seeds. But unfortunately, the most expensive seed out of the 26 seeds that they drop is the papaya tree seed. And that's only like 1.6k. So you're not going to be making a lot of money from seeds, which is why I just picked up like one of all of them just to show them in the bank, represent all of the mammoths' potential. But I didn't really pick them up after, that, because there's not a lot of money to be made there. I believe that there's 14 different herb drops from these mammoths, and the most expensive one being Renar weed, which is 7.5k. Other than that, it's decent to receive, but unfortunately it's like 1 in 180, 1 in 300, all the way up to 1 in 700, so you're not gonna really be getting that many herbs here. 2,000 kills in. No need to bring a gem bag, no need to bring a herb sack, because we have the looting bag, of course. So killing them in the wilderness does have that perk to it. And of course you can use blighted super restore potions, which are much more cost effective than prayer potions, which is good because, as you can see, we had to trade over another 20,000 cannonballs from my main account just to keep funding this mission to kill 10,000 mammoths. Now, I know what you're thinking, Mr. No Sleep, why would you do loot from 10,000 mammoths? We all know that mammoths went extinct thousands of years ago. However, the mammoths that we all used to know and love that roam this earth, they're closely related to modern elephants. They're not the ancestors, but they're more so cousins. And they both actually belong to the same taxonomic family, the Elephantidae. So mammoths are actually more related to Asian elephants than they are African elephants, but they did share a common ancestor that split into separate species like 6 million years ago. Very interesting facts, I tell you. And they're not all woolly, they're not all woolly. Just depends on the climate. As you can see, these are in the wilderness, and currently at 5,000 kills halfway into the video, 3.33 million GP. Pretty interesting drops. 19 long bones, 1 curved bone, and 71 medium clue scrolls. Most of the profit coming from just the Ring of Wealth drop table. The shield left halves and all of the rune items really adding up over time here. Well, looks like someone just walked by. I think I might have missed them, but let me check real quick. There they are. Yes, they're plotting to return to my mammoths. Not today, I say. Not today. What do we say when we wake up every morning and we stare our enemy right in the eye? We say, not today. That's what we say. All right, let's go ahead and cash in this key. 20k from the first one, 20 GP from the second one. Following that, 14 million range XP, all from this lovely cannon and all these thousands of cannonballs. 1 mil range XP and 1 million strength XP and 5,800 mammoths killed. So that's a rough estimate of what you can expect if you decide to train your range or strength here. Over 6,000 kills into the video so far, and yet again another dragon spear drop, and following that 96 hit points, 3 more until another 99 on my 20 defense pure. Coming up on 7,000 kills, bank tab is looking, as decent as it can. But yeah, I was doing a little crafting on the side, as I mentioned. I think I'm 70 now, but I'm going for 80 on all skills so that I can really get as high as a total level as I can. So I will be doing that on the side. You probably will see some skilling clips in between the loot videos that you do see on this account. But while I was killing these mammoths, one thing that I did not expect was to run into a bot, and it just happened to be a broken bot that kept teleporting away from me every single time I would just even stare at the guy or girl, depending on who's running the bot. But either way, I was thinking in my head, well, let me just run to the Grand Exchange, right? It's just south, and I'll grab Teleblock. And sure enough, I did, and it worked out pretty well. I killed him in a decent amount of time for 132k, and back again he is. So I decided to kill him for the next, I think, hour and a half. I killed him about 18 times. What I learned up front was Vigor's Chain Mace, pretty effective on the mammoth, not so effective on the bot. So yeah, I was typing a lot here. What can I say? I have a lot of energy at nighttime. And yes, this happened a few days ago as I was finishing this video, so don't mind me. But yes, I decided to kill this guy, and I did get magic just because, why not? You know, while cannoning these mammoths, still getting a decent amount of kills an hour, why not make a little bit of money on the side from killing this bot? There's a lot of Wilderness Slayer bots that obviously is what he's doing. I think I looked him up today, and he's 73 Slayer. Feel free to look him up, though. He might be a little bit higher nowadays. They train quickly, but ever since Sir Pkers' video, I don't think they risk nearly as much, and they don't get scolded anymore. So you can't really do much about it other than fight them back and make sure they don't disturb your mammoths. The only one killing these mammoths is me and me only. I will take down anyone in my way, bot or normal player, PKer or PVMer. Gotta make these videos interesting somehow, you know, a little bit of anti-PKing, but it's more so PKing. It's not really anti-ing anything, so either way though, a lot of fun killing him, and it just adds to the price check. I mean, I'm definitely gonna lose money from this video unless we get ranger boots from the clue scrolls. Guaranteed profit is appreciated because you're just not gonna be making that much from these mammoths, and I don't think jagex is ever gonna mess with the drop table. This is just one of those tasks that is extremely good XP, but not really good GP. And that's okay. That's a lot of monsters in the wilderness, which is exactly why they tie them to Wilderness Slayer, which gives them a whole other drop table. So not only if you kill a mammoth off of Slayer task, you're gonna have the Ring of Wealth drop table and the mammoth drop table, and of course any bots that you kill in the meantime. Their drops are always appreciated, but you're, you know, on Slayer task, you're gonna have a whole nother drop table. You're gonna have 3 different drop tables, so you can get parchments and so much more from these mammoths. Laren's keys, you name it, you can get it. I've done so many Wilderness Slayer videos before, and I always love a good mammoth task. They may be extinct in the real world, but they're not extinct in RuneScape, baby. We can make things last forever on this game. And yeah, I just want to say once again that this was all done on the 20 defense pure. On the side, I mean, I was easily able to do multiple loot videos while I was doing this one. And since I was killing 500 mammoths an hour, and whoever else may get in my way, I would just do a couple hours here and there, and then I would just log out, or I would just do crafting or bonfiring, and just work on other videos on the main and the Iron Man and many other accounts that I'm working on. I've really been enjoying RuneScape lately, which is awesome, because like I always enjoy the game, but sometimes I don't enjoy it, you know, on certain weeks compared to other weeks. But for the last like month or so, I've really been on point, and yeah, definitely think playing on multiple accounts is helping me. And just to put it out there, if you ever want to talk to me in game or just hang out in the friends chat that I'm usually in, feel free to look on the screen there. 2 friends chats for you, and usually I'm in both. Well, here we are, 9,000 kills into the video. This was a long one, or at least it felt long, you know. It's very repetitive, but you know, just clicking on a cannon and having auto retaliate on made it all the more laid back. It just kind of took a while, 20 hours or so. I ran into a lot of strange things during this video, especially the Grand Exchange, but it's not RuneScape if it's not strange, sometimes at least. But yes, I was able to get 15 million strength XP, and not too long after that, I did complete loot from 10,000 mammoths. That was quite something. Overall XP is on the screen there. Looks like we got roughly 580k HP, 1.7 mil range, and 1.7 mil strength. Overall loot, we're going to show the RuneLite loot tracker because it tracks everything. 10,000 kills, 7 million GP, 200k in coins, a lot of tooths and loops, a lot of prayer sips, and a ton of Ring of Wealth drops, 32 long bones, 3 curve bones, and 133 medium clue scrolls. Let's go ahead and check out the bank. Obviously, I didn't pick up everything, but if it was worth something, I most likely picked it up, and yeah, I just kind of picked up a placeholder of everything in general. But yeah, you're going to look at a lot of herbs here, as well as some rune items and keys, and you know, lobsters as well. I didn't trade in those long bones because I am saving them for a video, but that is a decent amount of construction XP, so that is something to keep in mind. If you need some easy construction levels, long bones are the way, mammoths are the way. Well, we're gonna go ahead and sell all of the loot that I did manage to pick up, and then we will see what we're looking at as it goes for how much we spent on supplies, how much I made back, and then we'll start opening up the medium clue scrolls, which for those of you who remember, I have had 1 collection log slot needed to green log medium clues, and I hope we get that done today on the main account. That would be incredible. But it looks like after selling everything, we have all of our long bones and curve bones and 3.5 million GP back. So now let's do a little bit of calculation. So we have 3.5 mil GP from everything. We used about 40,000 cannonballs, probably about another 25,000 ether. So that's 7.2 mil in balls, 4.5 mil in ether, and probably about another 1.3 mil in potions and food and death. So I spent about 13 mil total, which means we need to make back at least least like 9.5 to 10 mil from these medium clue scrolls. All we need is ranger boots, otherwise it's not gonna happen. Let's go ahead and check. We need that white unicorn mask. As you can see, 133 clues from the loot tracker, 133 meds in the inventory on the main. Well, what can I say other than let's go. Let's get these ranger boots. Let's get this green log. I want to see the color green twice after opening up all these clues. And if we do get any masters, I will do them as well. But yeah, I don't know, because technically speaking, if I did this video on a level 86, I probably theoretically wouldn't be able to do a master clue, but you know, okay, whatever. We'll bend the rules this time. Who's gonna stop me, right? So we're gonna do them on the main account. We'll see if we get anything from those. But yeah, we are just gonna open up these medium clues and hope for the best. All right, we have 80 remaining. Nothing yet. We are looking for that white unicorn mask as well as ranger boots. I will even take anything at this point. I mean, we're, just about halfway through opening these up and nothing yet. So we're just spamming through it. Hopefully you're not judging my collections in the bank. I got a lot of investments right now, but fast forward to these clips so much that hopefully you didn't see them too closely. But yeah, my bank's been fluctuating. This whole economy's crazy right now in RuneScape. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So many items going down right now, but a lot of items going up too. But either way, we have a little bit less than 15 to go. Well, all right, there is some spiked manacles, 745k. Unfortunately, it is not the boots that I wanted, but maybe it's the boots that I deserved. After all, I killed an extinct animal 10,000 times. Now I couldn't expect much from this one. Well, we only have 4 medium clues left, so we're just gonna spam click them. I never do that, and yeah, I probably never will again because it didn't get me anything. So that's all the clues. Just about 4 mil from the medium, so I think I lost like 5 mil from this video, but we're gonna go open the masters real quickly. I'll show you guys the loot on RuneLite from the mediums, 4.3 as you can see there, and from the first mimic master, 471k. From the second master, just about the same. Well, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I dedicate this Mammoth video to a good friend of mine, Mr. Loud. With Lau, thank you so much for requesting this video all those years ago, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was worth the 8-year wait, and thank you for being such a good friend. Big thank you to the YouTube channel members as well. Special shout out to DeceptionZ, xXzoticx, and DaeDogGaming. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time today. Mr. No Sleep, out.